So let's switch our focus to questions. Before we go through the question types, I want to go through the anatomy of a question. Each question has these parts, so I want to just give you a basic overview, and as we do the questions, we can dig a little deeper. When you first make your form, you will get an untitled question. This is simply where you will enter the text of your question. For example, list 3 things you learned today. Next to that, you will see an image icon. This is where you can insert an image associated to your question. For example, if you wanted to direct your question to a graph or chart. To the right of that is a drop-down box. This drop-down box features a variety of questions. We will be going over each of these question types in a later video. Under your question, you will have a series of places to put options if you are using certain questions that require options. You'll notice that when you enter something, you do have the ability to move it around. Also, I would like to point out that as you enter a question, if it is a multiple choice option, you do have the option to use an image either instead of text or in addition to text. At the bottom of your questions, you have the ability to enter into answer key mode, which we will go over in a later video. You also can copy a question so that if you have a certain question type that you would like to use over and over again, simply click the duplicate button. The trash can indicates you want to delete this question. To the right of that is the required toggle. In order to submit your quiz or form, if this question needs to be required, simply toggle it on. To the right of that, you will see the 3-dot menu. In the 3-dot menu for a question, you will be able to add a description, go to a section based on an answer if you are using sections, and the last option, depending on which question type you've chosen, you can actually shuffle the option order of your questions. For other question types, you may see something else. For example, if I have short answer selected in my 3-dot menu, I also have the ability to do response validation. We will cover response validation in another video. So this is the basic anatomy of a question in a Google form.